Hi, everyone. Welcome to February 2nd, 2024 graduation at Guiding Eyes for the Blind. My name is Janine Gimbarski. I am a regional puppy instructor for 3 puppy raising regions in Maryland. I want to welcome you who are here in person, as well as those of you joining us virtually to celebrate 4 residential teams and 2 home training teams. In addition to a regional puppy instructor, I'm also a puppy raiser here to celebrate alongside with our graduates and puppy raisers as the pup I raised, Idaho, is graduating today with Hugo. As an RPI, I am familiar with the village it takes to support our pups and students through the journey of becoming a guide dog team. We are a village of people with big hearts and dedication who have the common goal of reaching our mission to provide well-trained guide dogs to those who are visually impaired. Our donors generously contribute to help provide the quality medical care, behavioral training, as well as the support for our students and volunteers. Our staff and volunteers at the Canine Development Center work hard to provide care for our puppies in the earliest weeks of their lives. Our home socializer volunteers help our youngest puppies have positive experiences in their homes just prior to the puppies moving on to their puppy raisers. Our puppy raisers are a large chunk of each puppy's journey, who dedicate more than a year of love, energy, and time to raising our pups to best prepare them for facing the world as a guide dog. I am so lucky to be involved in this part of the journey. I love watching the 8-week-old puppies arriving with razor sharp teeth, tiny little bladders, and as they learn and grow into confident, socialized pups ready to face their next chapter in training. I also love watching their wheels turn in their heads and the light bulb moments they have along the way. I love to watch the puppy raisers learn as well and support them through the nights without sleep, crate training, and the challenges of the teenage stage. Puppy raisers often tell me it is in those final moments our pup was with them that they realize all the work they are doing is paying off just in time to say goodbye and send them off to college, where our experienced guide dog mobility instructors continue our pups' journey by teaching them the ropes and responsibilities of being a guide dog. It goes without saying, thank you to each and every one of you. In closing, I want to congratulate all the graduating teams and puppy raisers. As I look at you all sitting in this room, I think I can speak for all puppy raisers when we are asked, how in the world can you give up the dog? This is why we can give up the dog. And with that being said, I'm going to hand the mic over to Thomas.
Thank you, Janine, for raising for us. You really set an example for everyone to follow. And for those staff who have raised a guide dog, you understand how much effort and work and energy it takes. And I just wanted to express our gratitude when a staff member takes the extra step of really walking the walk and talking the talk. Thank you, Janine. I would also like to just say today is a very, very special day. Not because of you graduates up there, by the way. It's Groundhog Day, right? Y'all know that? Who knew it was Groundhog Day? All right. And Groundhog Phil, do you know if he saw a shadow? You don't know. He did not see a shadow. What does that mean? That means it's going to be an early spring. So we're going to get rid of this icky winter, this icky weather, the sleet that's coming in front of us. So don't be afraid of your shadow. I think it's a wonderful opportunity just to think about that a little bit. You know, sometimes we live in fear. We all know that losing our vision is something very tough to do, whether we've lost it at birth or there forward. And, you know, let's take a lesson from that groundhog today and not be afraid of our shadow. Having a guide dog at our side really allows us to do that. And I want to thank all the trainers that are here in the room today, especially those learning how to be a guide dog trainer, those of you who are choosing this as your profession, to help us as people be able to get out there and not live in fear. So thank you so much for that. I'd also like to just congratulate the graduates. I know Tammy Sue and the rest of you, for those of you going for our first dog, or if you're coming back for another one, you know what this means. It means being able to have a best friend at your side, a companion. I know Melissa's up there too, and we can testify to being longtime guide dog users. They gave me a guide dog here. It's my 10th dog. by the way. I don't know if you knew that. I've been here 10 years, and they gave me a guide dog named 10, figure. No. He's actually a really special dog going through training right now and doing a great job. Janine talked about being in college. My dog's in college right now. And just a testimony to the work that's done every day here at Guiding Eyes for the Blind to help us get there. I know graduation's brief. I know it's very brief, but I want to do something because I think it's important for the graduates up there, and we're here to celebrate you and the Raisers for sure, and we want to hear from you. But before I turn it over to Jessica, it's difficult when you can't see the people in the room to understand who's here to see you all graduate, to celebrate. So I just want to hand the mic around, and if you could just say your name and also what you're doing here. Are you a raiser? Are you a trainer? What do you do? And most importantly, the name of the first dog that you ever had. Think about that for a second. All right, let's start. Go. Reed would be helpful.
Right, sorry. I am Chelsea Nohan. I am a guide dog mobility instructor trainee. My very first dog was a Cocker Spaniel Chow Chow mix named Cassie.
My name is Mike. I am a guide dog trainer. First dog was Strider, a Weimaraner. Weimaraner?
My name is Josh. I'm a visitor. I helped raise one dog. Her name was Magic for her Guiding Eyes. Yeah.
I'm Mick. I'm a guide dog trainer trainee, and my first dog's name was Nala, and she was a black lab.
My name is Jenna. I'm also a guide dog trainer trainee. My parents weren't dog people, so I didn't have my own dog growing up, but my aunt had a wire hair pointing Griffon named Tank. I'm sorry.
That was Maria.
That was Miranda, so sorry. Now you know. But her name was sorry. Her name was Tank, and she had a big effect on my life.
Hi everyone, I'm Izzy. My first ever dog was a yellow lab named Stella, who was our family dog, and I'm a trainee guide dog trainer as well.
Hi, I'm Caroline. I'm a guide dog mobility instructor trainee. My first dog was named Dakota, and I loved him so much he made me want to work with animals for my whole life. He was a Cocker Spaniel.
Hi everyone, I'm Sam. I am also a guide dog mobility instructor trainee. My first dog, her name was Xena, and she was a Papillon mix. Papillon. Can't say it. There it is. Yeah, she's cute.
Larry Jones, I'm a co-owner with my wife here.
And I'm Diane Jones, and we are puppy raisers. And our first dog was actually my son's dog that he showed up with out of the blue after he left for college. That ended up to be our dog, and it was a beagle named Shelby. We've raised Vidal and Jeter and Mac, and currently co-raising Yang.
Nice. Hi, everyone. It's Miranda. I am a foundation manager. I want to say trainee too, but here in the training department. And my first dog was an Airedale named Charlie, and he was a biter.
Hi, I'm Lori. I'm a guide dog mobility instructor, and my first experience with a dog was a miniature schnauzer named Sooty.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brennickmeyer, and my first dog was also a family dog miniature schnauzer named Max. And then my own first personal dog was a release dog that I helped raise from here. It was Danny 2D96. I'm aging myself. All right.
Hi guys, it's Stephanie. I'm the placement manager here, so I had the fabulous job of just overseeing this class and working with these wonderful people. My first dog was a good old mutt named Fritzy.
I'm Ellie, and we're visitors, and we had a family dog named Candy, and she's a red healer, yeah.
I'm Ruth. I'm Ellie's great aunt, and these other two homeschoolers, they homeschool. And Lois and I raised Brody for Guiding Eyes for the Blind, and she was Black Lab.
My name's Lois, and she told about the dog.
My name's Jacob, and I'm Ellie's sister.
I'm
My
Irma.
brother.
I'm Irma. And I'm here visiting my sister and friends in northern New York. I'm from Kentucky.
Hi, I'm Esther, and I'm Ellie's and Jacob's brother.
Hi, I'm Christina. I am a raiser. My first family dog was Maggie, who was a dachshund.
I'm Chris, Mamicating Lions Club member, just here for a visit.
And my name is Joe. I'm here also at the Mamicating Lions Club, and it's a wonderful facility. This is our first time here. Very impressed. And the first dog that our family had was a standard poodle named Coco.
Hi, my name is Joanne, and I'm also Mamicating Lions, and we're here to support June, who has raised puppies and is just wonderful, and a beautiful facility, and she does a wonderful job.
Well, that was embarrassing. I'm June, and my first dog I got when I was 5 years old, so it was many years ago, and her name was Gypsy. And a Cocker Spaniel mix. And I'm here as a puppy raiser as well.
How you doing? My name's Bob. I'm here with my wife, Laura. We're here to see our graduate with the dog, and my wife is on her 20th guide dog.
Okay, I'm the wife. He does like all the potty stuff for me, so he's got a bigger role in this than he says. But yeah, but my very first dog was an English setter named Sparky. But I have to mention my very first Guiding Eyes dog was Gomez, who I still think of him and I get tears in my eyes. I've been doing this since 2004, and every dog is just as beautiful as the next, and it's a great thing.
Susan, a specialized training guide dog mobility instructor. I met Laura 20 years ago when she was raising. My first dog, the family dog, was Spike, and my first dog as an adult was the beloved Olivia. She was a Guiding Eyes release dog who almost made Valerie Quick want to quit her job.
Hi, my name is Kathy. I'm one of the nurses, and my first, well, two dogs were Italian Greyhounds. But then when I came here, I got to foster my first dog. That was Raffi. Anyway.
Hi, I'm Caitlin. I'm the community engagement coordinator here, and my first dog, her name was Whisper, and she was a Shih Tzu.
Hi, my name is Anne Marie. I'm here from HR, and my very first dog was a Cocker Spaniel, Madeline, Missouri.
Hi, everyone. My name is Danielle. I'm the Learning and Development Manager at Guiding Eyes. My first dog was a soft-coated Wheaton named Duncan.
Hi, my name is Margaret, and I'm a donor relations specialist. My first dog was Rugby. She was a mixed breed who we had for 22 years.
That's great, 22 years. Hi, everyone. I'm Janine from Human Resources, and growing up, my very first dog was a Shetland sheepdog, and it was the dog's name was Silver.
Hi, everyone. This is Laura. I'm Chief of Staff here, and my very first dog, actually family dog, his name is Bear. He's upstairs in my office, curled under my desk, and he's a rescue dog, some type of shepherd mix. The canine love of my life.
Hi, my name is Gerald Brennigmeyer. I'm the
Director of Training here at Guiding Eyes. My first dog was a German Shorthair Pointer named Daphne. If you combine that with the season and the year, you have most of my passwords.
Hello, this is Ben Cawley, Director of Client Experience. And growing up in the 80s, we had a dog that we got from local shelter. He was a Basset Hound mix, and of course his name was Flash.
Hi, I'm Bill. I'm head of technology operations here. My first dog was a black lab named Allie.
Bill, can you change the passwords for Gerald really quick? Bill's in charge of our cybersecurity students, just in case you didn't know. All right, with that, I'm going to turn it over to Jessica Walsh. Thank you so much for everybody coming.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jessica Walsh. It was so cool hearing all the different breeds and how a lot of your passion started for Guiding Eyes through the dogs. My first dog was a Shepherd Lab mix, and his name was Milo, and I probably wouldn't be here without him because he started my love for dogs. But I'm the Regional Puppy Specialist of the East. I help with data entry, and I help with region support for all the RPIs of the East regions. Today is a very special day. I'm sure all of you are very excited to see these smart, beautiful dogs become guide dogs and go off with their new wonderful partners. I'm here on behalf of the puppy program to say thank you to all the raisers for all the countless hours you put into the dogs in front of you. From the moment you get an 8-week-old puppy or an older puppy, you think about where they'll end up and your hopes are for a guide dog. And today that is happening. As a current puppy raiser, I know the commitment and the selflessness it takes to raise a puppy. Before ending, I would like to leave us off with a quote. Day after day, ordinary people become heroes through an extraordinary and selfless action to help their neighbors. You guys are truly heroes, and I'm excited to hear and watch the journeys of the teams in front of us. I will now present the certificates to the raisers who are here in person. If you could please stand up and receive the certificate. Larry and Diane Jones with Vidal. Laura and Robert Marth with Havana. June Fisher with Havana. Janine Jimbarski with Idaho. And Christina Strub with Rory. Sorry. And now I would just like to say thank you to the raisers who couldn't attend, and if you could please just hold the applause to the end. Lynn Stoss with Rory, Carol DeChico with Utica, Julian Israel Lowy with Utica, Liz and Adam Stariark with Zane, and then Lisa Stariark with Zane. And thank you guys. I'm now handing the mic over to Dan Wisner.
Hello, hello. So I have the pleasure of not only welcoming our students up here, but also reading a little bit about them as well as our home training students. So let me begin. First here, we have Tammy Sue Blackstone. She has come to Guiding Eyes for not only her first guide, but her first dog. He is a black lab male named Vidal. Tammy's attentive nature and being a nurse from being a nurse for several years matches perfectly with Vidal's eager to please personality. From day one, Tammy Sue and Vidal caught each other's gaze and it was love at first sight. She feels so special that she got the special colored boy and decided to bring him home to Presque Isles, Maine. Hopefully you can teach your boy to cross-country ski before the end of the winter. Sorry. Next, we have Angie Kimball, who has come to Guiding Eyes for her 5th guide dog, first from us, a petite black lab girl named Havana. Don't let her size fool you, though. This little lab can hang with the big boys because of her superior agility, speed, and nimbleness. Angie is from Ohio and can't wait to bring Havana home to her 2 other dogs, a golden doodle and her retired guide dog. Angie's outward kindness and sincerity shines bright as a therapist, all while her finesse from her previous guides make her and Havana a great working team together. Thank you for keeping Havana Unana stuck in my head all class, and you just have to tell her Unana forward. Next up here, we have Caitlin, who has come to Guiding Eyes from Arkansas for her 2nd guide dog. She has been matched with a female black lab, Rory. Rory was trained by Mick. This team has seemed to connect from the very first time they met. Caitlin and Rory have excelled in class, taking on every challenge and activity we have thrown their way. Caitlin is working toward her master's degree in creative writing, and she's already an author. We cannot wait to hear when your book is going to be released, and we will be patiently waiting for all our signed copies. Rory has given us a few laughs with how long she can make herself as she sploots, as she sprawls out on the floor and will make herself comfortable quite literally anywhere. Caitlin is excited to return home and introduce Rory to her family and friends. Next, we have our 3 individuals who are currently at home watching. We have Hugo, who's come to Guiding Eyes from New Jersey for his first guide dog. He has been matched with Black Lab, Idaho. Whoop, wrong state. Idaho was trained by Lori and Mick. Hugo and Idaho quickly formed a wonderful relationship. They have gone from learning foundational skills to cruising down the street independently in a very short period of time. Hugo is excited to head home and show Idaho his new hometown. We wish this team the best of luck in the future and can't wait to hear about all your adventures. Next, we have Lucy, who resides in Raleigh, North Carolina, and has been matched with her 5th guide dog from Guiding Eyes. Lucy was trained at home by Louise Thompson, a specialized training guide dog mobility instructor. Her dog's name is Utica, also known as Tika, and has been she is a female black lab with the most adorable head tilt. Lucy is currently a Braille teacher at Governor Moorhead School, as well as a proofreader. She is also very active within her church. Lucy does not have much downtime, but when she does, she is spending it out and about with friends or her daughter. She is excited to navigate with Utica as well as cuddle up on the couch. Lucy describes Utica as something else and is impressed with her calm, cool demeanor. And lastly, this class, we are celebrating Carol Hubner, who has been trained with guide dog Zane, her 3rd guide dog from Guiding Eyes for the Blind, through our specialized training department, trained by Andrea Martini, specialized guide dog training, guide dog mobility instructor. Carol is now retired and is able to keep her retired guide Derby. Zane and Derby became fast friends. Carol loves how her 2 boys have brought so much joy and energy into her home. Carol and Zane quickly mastered their routes in their beautiful, almost always sunny, warm, and hilly area, Carlsbad, California. Congrats to you all. Next, we're going to turn the mic over to our students here. However, Miss Tammy Sue has the most lovely, beautiful singing voice known to man. So I'm going to be reading her spiel. This is from Tammy. Good afternoon. I'm Tammy, and I live in Presque Isle, Maine. This is my first guide dog. First, let me say, I will never take for granted one moment with this very special guide dog named Vidal. With very little vision left, I find myself, if I'm being honest, afraid of the dark. I carry around high-powered LED flashlights, and our home lights light up like an airport runway. This expertly trained black and tan lab has eased that fear. We have formed a bond of love and trust in just 11 days. That is thanks to you. For example, Puppy Raisers and gave the incredible amount of time, love, and effort you put into these dogs. Your dedication is noted, and I'm very thankful for you. Trainer Dan, that's me. Thank you for always correcting us in a positive way and always encouraging us with your enthusiasm, which never waned. To all the other trainers and instructors, I would like to thank you for answering all of our questions and showing us how to do everything. No one has ever said, oh, Dan's your trainer. Better ask Dan. You've never waned from being awesome and encouraging me as an awesome team. Moving on to the nurses. A profession near and dear to my heart, I was an RN as well. We managed to keep them on their toes this past 11 days. They were switching shifts, taking care of us, giving ibuprofen, cough syrup, and cough drops nonstop. What impressed me was 1, they did it without complaining. And 2, no one ever turned off their phone. They covered for one another without fail. They are a great team, and Guiding Eyes is lucky to have them. We are so lucky to have them as well. Thank you sincerely. Next, I would like to give a big shout out to Rosie's Cafe. What a blessing it is to have this restaurant-style food many times a day and it giving us the energy we needed to train with our dogs. I have to say, my favorite was, and I'm a dessert girl, was the chocolate lava cake with strawberries on top. Meals were served with a smile. It's always truly a highlight of our day to head on up to Rosie's. For anyone watching this graduation and wondering what it's like, I would say this: it's like nowhere else you've ever been. The teamwork is magical from the top to the bottom. What is really nice is that you never feel the top or the bottom. We ate lunch with our department heads who had our casual conversations and cared enough to ask us how things were going. Some even followed us while training out on routes. Guiding Eyes is a well-oiled machine that you will find nowhere else. The gift I received, the work that all of you put in is priceless, and I really thank you. Next up, I'm going to hand the microphone over to Angie.
I will warn you, I had a lot to say, and now I'm an emotional wreck. No, it's all good. Thank you, everyone. This is my 5th guide dog, and I have never got to meet all the people that put so much time, so much effort in, and I appreciate it. Just as Havana and I have become a team, everyone at Guiding Eyes has been such a team. If I'm not at my best, she can't be at her best. And I just want everyone to know, I'm horrible with names, so I apologize if I get it wrong. But it started out with calling just as a prospective applicant. Everybody was friendly. They answered all my questions. I went through the application process, and Ben called me with the great news of being in class. I get here. Actually, I hadn't even gotten here yet, and Dan called to introduce himself. I met a graduate. I believe her name was Micah. I apologize if I'm wrong, guys. A lot of names. But, she called and asked, what kind of snacks do you want in your room? Okay, you had me at snacks. Okay. I'm a lab at heart, everyone. I'm food motivated. So I just want you all to know that, you called me in. I've been to another school before. I'm going to be very transparent. This was 1/3 the stress that I've had in the past. I am so excited. When I got here, I was nervous. I have anxiety. I raised my hand proud. I was nervous. Dan made me feel at home. Shannon made me feel at home. Everybody. I mean, even the people in the hallway. You don't get the little creeper people that walk by and, act like they're not there. Everybody introduces themselves by name. They tell me what their department is. I met Lynn in marketing. I met David from maintenance. Everybody has been phenomenal, even just passing by. And I just want to thank you all, the nurses, the chefs, the volunteers, the puppy raisers, the trainers. You're all a team, and it shows. Thank you. I'm going to hand you the mic, Caitlin.
Hello, my name is Caitlin. I'm from Arkansas. I'll make this super quick. I'm just gonna echo all of the thank yous with a special shout out to the nurses, Stephanie, Donna, Kathy. I can't thank you enough. I am sorry I caused you chaos, stress, and extra paperwork, but thank you for not abandoning me in a New York ER and for bringing me all the donuts and grilled cheese and providing me things that were not hospital food. I really appreciate it. And again, thank you to everyone who had a hand in bringing us here and training these dogs and helping us succeed as a team with our new fuzzy pairs of eyeballs. You guys are all amazing. Shannon, Dan, you guys have the patience of saints. I don't know how you do it. But thank you for making training as stress-free as possible, always being flexible, and always being willing to help us problem solve, to laugh with us, to talk about Harry Potter, all the things. And special shout out to the puppy raisers. This show is really about you guys. You guys lay the foundation for these dogs to become professional, working, four-legged companions for people who cannot see and are going to take them out into the big wide world and expect them to think for themselves. And we cannot thank you enough for all of the work and dedication that you put into this. So thank you all again. I don't know who I'm handing the mic to.
One quick second. You guys have been very, very special this class. I know I say it almost every single class, but every class is so unique, different. It's different personalities, different upbringings. You guys have been truly special. Your kindness, your sincerity, your caring, your attentive, it shows. It shows in how you handle yourself, how you walk with your dog, how you are as a team. It truly, it shows. And I'm really, really excited for you guys to head out in the real world and make this dream come true. So from the bottom of my heart and Shannon's heart as well, thank you for being just so wonderful and making this a very enjoyable class to just be with you guys, talk with you guys, and honestly work with you guys day in, day out. So thank you for being wonderful humans, and we're really excited for you guys to let us know how things are going. From here, we're going to hand out some graduate certificates. So it's official now. First up, we have Tammy and Vidal. Angie and Havana. And Caitlin, excuse me about sneeze, and Rory. Excuse me. From here, we're going to have some closing remarks from Melissa. Thank you guys so much, and take it away, Melissa.
Hi, everyone. My name is Melissa Carney. I'm the Community Outreach and Graduate Support Manager here. Bringing our ceremony full circle, my first dog was a giant Great Dane who I was known, his name was Bach, and I was known at 2 years old to crawl into the crate with him and curl up with him. So I guess you could say that set me up for being covered in slobber and hair and all that stuff later in life. I've always loved dogs, and I'm so thrilled to be here supporting our graduates, our students, even our applicants throughout their journey. We talked a lot about the journey of our dogs and our teams, but there's a lot that takes place for our students before they walk through our doors. And I just want to recognize all the dedication that they've put into their journey to independence and confidence and accomplishment and pride. Those are all aspects of themselves that they've had to find along the way before they came to Guiding Eyes. The guide dog becomes the extension of those incredible qualities. In my opinion, it's the puzzle piece that fits into us that we don't realize we're missing until we have that bond. It truly is remarkable. Every bond is unique. Every bond is empowering, and every bond teaches us to advocate a little more for ourselves each day. So I just want to emphasize what that's like and what all of our donors and trainers and puppy raisers and everyone in this room has helped accomplish. You have added on that last puzzle piece of these graduates' journeys in order to make it possible for them to be sitting in front of you today, enjoying and celebrating in this accomplishment and this tremendous, tremendous symbol of teamwork. Thank you all so much for attending graduation today, either in person or virtually. I invite everyone who's here to continue the celebration, hang out with us on Rosie's Cafe for dinner, and take a look at the campus. Thank you so much.